everybody? I am Georgia Dawn here with Georgia Media Agency, and with me I have none other than Kris Tha Konnect. How are you today?
What's good? I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm pretty good myself. Just want to start off by saying congratulations with your success. You got HipHop out, so we already had an interview before, so the people should know about what HipHop is. For those who do not know, what does HipHop stand for? What was the purpose and what was the passion behind it?
When I came up with the name HipHop, I want to be as creative as possible, you know, for my first project. And it stands for His Eyes on the Sparrow, and that meant a lot to me. You know.
Okay, you have 7 songs on your EP, and with the 7 songs, what is your your major favorite song, and why is it your favorite song?
My favorite song would have to be That Bag. When I was making it, it took me a few days to make that song actually, and I was just going through something at the time, and it really just, you know, helped me to like express what I was going through.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so when you're in the session, like how was a typical session? I know you were talking off air about, you know, how you have an engineer and how he's like actually learning and knowing your sound. So you don't have to really tell him what to do. It's like, it's just mutual. So what is a typical session like for you? What are some of the things that you have to have in your session?
My session. Well, a typical session with me definitely starts with the vibes. I have to have dark lights. I cannot, you know, bright lights. Nah, I just prefer like being in the dark and, you know, really just brainstorming about what's going on, like how I'm feeling that day. And I'm so blessed to have an engineer, space engineer. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's dope. He's dope. And just a great team around me, really.
What song are you really pushing?
Right now, I'm pushing Hustle.
Okay.
That's the most catchiest song right now.
I agree.
But out of the blue, Stay Skimming, one of my hottest single out right now. Okay. Surprisingly, everybody loves that song. Okay. I'm pushing that one now.
So you listen to the fans. You're listening to what the views are. I feel like that's very important when you're determining what should be the single, as far as, even if you already have a single out, you have to look at what the streams are. So if everybody's gravitating to one song, you got to start pushing that more. So that makes sense. That all makes sense. So with everything going on, you just had a debut party. So speak a little bit about that.
Yeah, we had our, we had my EP debut party at Savannah at OT. Okay. Yeah, it was a nice turnout. Me and my friends, you know, seeing the people that really support me in Savannah, you know, and I appreciate everybody that came out. And I did a little bit extra, you know, performing songs. Like I performed some songs I never performed before, you know.
That ain't extra. That's just having fun.
Yeah, we was caught in the moment though. Yeah. It's all good though, you know.
That's
good vibes.
You got to. So with that, what can we expect next? I know you already, of course, you're pushing this project, and a lot of people that typically like, well, what's next? But you want people to really embrace what you already have out. So when can we expect something new after you feel like it's appropriate to get to another project?
Well, I never stop working. I'm constantly working on what's next, you know. I've been brainstorming. I came up with Clout, Love, and Respect, KLR. That's gonna be the next, that's gonna be my next big project, and actually my first mixtape since HipHop was an EP. And I feel like that's very important that people realize that was just my EP, you know. And this one coming up is gonna be my first big project. And I'm really putting everything into it as always, and really just giving them the real flavor, you know. It's just test taste.
So we haven't even really getting a chance to like experience the whole. No, that's exciting to me. That sounds good to me. So my favorite part, visuals and music videos and everything. So you really have a great way of showcasing your reality. So like some videos will showcase the bridge. Other ones will have a video of you like in Georgetown or like the South Side. So what can we expect for new visuals, and what songs are you planning to put more, you know, energy behind as far as a music video?
New visuals, I'm actually working on the new Stay Scheming video. Since it's in high demand, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw them out a video for it. You know? Yeah, and it's gonna be real dope. And that's very important, you know, to have dope visuals with dope music. It just makes everything, you know, bigger. Just
tell the story better. Definitely. So you do have some collabs, right? So who do you have some features and collabs with?
My partner, Trap Chef, down in Savannah, making a lot of noise, man. When we get in the studio, we really go at it. And we're actually still planning to make a collab mixtape together. Yeah, he's very talented, man, and I just appreciate him for, you know, helping me out so much. And you know, we just get in the studio, we do it. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. So you perform a lot. And it don't matter where you at. One thing about you I would definitely say is you don't wait for other people to like give you that green light. You just take it. So with that being said, I've been seeing you performing everywhere. So how did you get enough, confidence to perform? Because people don't believe me when I say it, but I'm very shy. So I commend every artist who can get on the stage and do what y'all do. I really do. So how did you get to that point where you're like, yo, like I'm gonna just make it happen?
Sometimes things in life, when it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like so many opportunities just came at me, and I'm the type of person when I see something, and I'm fighting towards something, I'm pushing towards something, I'm gonna give it my all.
Yeah.
So I'm jumping on every opportunity, much as possible.
Definitely.
Displaying my talents. You never know who could be in the crowd.
So speaking of that, you opened for a couple of big acts and big names. So just kind of speak on. I know people don't really like to name drop, but just let somebody know out there who's watching, like some of the people that you've opened up for.
I actually opened up for Troy Ave and Dave East.
Okay.
Down here in Atlanta.
That was recent. That was like last month.
Yeah, like last month. That was crazy. It was just like I said, opportunities came and I just jumped on it.
Okay, sounds good. So you speaking on opportunities, you also create opportunities for other artists within, not even just the city of Savannah, but speak a little bit more about your brand and your company.
Yeah, my brand, Only the Elite Records, OTE. I am the CEO, of course, but I started OTE to help others, help them get out. Since I know a lot about the game, because I've had people mentor me, so I want to pass out the information, to my peers, people that need that help. So as much as possible, I'll hit me up in my DM, I'll give them tips and different little tricks to help you build your fan base and start that wave.
So what's going on now with other people that are a part of it? Do you still have artists that are a part of OTE, or how is that direction going?
Yeah, we do still have artists that are part of OTE. Right now we're really just brainstorming, trying to get everything right, and that's the most important, being prepared.
Yes.
You gotta have professionalism, and gotta have a plan as an artist. A lot of people, they don't understand that. You have to start with a plan.
I think a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people, they just start because a lot of people I've been saying is people give you that advice to just start. You don't have to have everything, which is very true. You don't have to have everything, but you don't want to get lost in what am I doing? Like you're just doing it just to do. You have to have a purpose behind it. So that makes a lot of sense, and I definitely see the direction that you're going in. I feel like you're elevating a lot, and you're making a lot of stuff happen. I feel like a lot of artists within Savannah, Georgia, have to realize that you can, of course, be a Savannah artist, a local artist, but don't put yourself in the box where you only are in Savannah doing stuff. So you have been doing everything everywhere. Next time I see you, probably gonna be in New York. The year's about to close out. So what's going on? Your goals for the next year?
For 2018, that's gonna be the breakout year. I'm planning on dropping new music every month. Hopefully, if I can, I'm gonna try to get 3 tapes in next year. Just really put my music out there, because that's what really matters. Getting your material to the people. And the market is getting so big, and you can't go wrong with dropping a new song every week, So
with that being said, I know that you promote your music a lot, so it's not a doubt that you won't get the streams, you won't get the interactions, but do you think it's really a smart move to put out so much music? Because for example, when Gucci was in jail, he put out breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. I still can't tell you 5 songs on none of the projects, so I feel like it's very important not to oversaturate. So what is your game plan, or how important is it to you to still have a game plan behind dropping your music and kind of giving that space for people to have a chance to listen to your music?
Yeah, that's another important part. It's very important, and that goes along with marketing and knowing what you're doing in the business. It's so much to it. You have to do your research, but dropping a song every day, every week, you can't go wrong with that if you have a fan base or people that are willing to listen to you. And I feel like that's a big thing. Like having people to listen to you, getting those streams, that's the most important right now.
Okay, so how are you going to expand your fan base? Because of course you have a solid fan base, but it's always about moving forward, getting more people to know who you are. So how do you feel like you have been tackling that as of now?
I would say omnipresence. Just being everywhere, kind of like at the same time. But it's just like I move around Georgia so much, you know. It's just meeting people, you know, relating with them, and you know, really getting on that personal level. You know, really showing the fans, you know, that we care. You know, because I know for a fact I care about my fans. Yeah, they love me. They take the time out to listen to the music and. That's dope. I appreciate that. Cool. I appreciate it.
So with your current EP out now, behind each song, I know you have a story. So kind of just like explain the purpose or the meaning behind each track that you made.
Well, Hias was more of an inspirational EP. You know, something that's gonna always be there for you to go back to. You know, okay, I can listen to this. It's gonna get me hyped. You know, and basically just encouraging. You know, letting people know that even though you fall down, you know, you can always get back up. And it's never too late, you know, it's never too late to start, do whatever you want to do, you know, just be creative and do it your own way, you know, don't be afraid, you know, and basically just getting after it, hustling.
So that's hustle.
Yeah, hustle.
Okay, so what's another song with the purpose behind?
Stay scheming, stay scheming. A lot of people don't know, like, you always got to be hungry in this industry. Yeah. You always got to, you know, look for the next big thing or next big opportunity and just be hungry. Stay scheming, really scheming for it, you know.
That's real, because if you don't have hunger, what you doing?
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Yeah, so, and you said you have 7 tracks, right? Or 5?
7 tracks.
Okay,
yeah, 7
so what's another song? Like, what's the story behind it?
Let's see. We got Let It Go. Let It Go. That was one of my slower R&B type songs. It's getting a lot of reviews from that too, surprisingly, and that one really touched me too, because going back, you know, my childhood, just speaking on different things, you know, that happened or whatever, and just like really understanding, you gotta let things go sometimes, you know, and I feel like this generation really needs to, you know, understand that.
Yeah, we hold on to stuff.
Yeah.
Petty stuff.
Petty stuff, yeah.
Like, for real. Like, you wouldn't text me back, and I ain't gonna no more.
Yeah,
I'm one of them people. So I'm gonna have to listen to that track, because I'm gonna have to let that pettiness go.
Let it go.
Yeah. So what's another song that you have like a real like big meaning behind it?
Let's see. Oh, the first track on there, Hias. That was one of my surprise tracks that people really didn't know about, and it's getting people when they listen to it, they say, "Bro, I can't get past the first song," you know.
That's
and
what's up.
That's now that one right there, that really like. I put my heart in that one.
I heard you say just now about something surprised you. So as an artist, I know we all put out our goals and we want to exceed them, but when we do exceed it, it's like we're surprised. Like, do you feel like we're surprised because we didn't think we can get there, or you think the timing of getting there is really the surprising factor?
I would say the timing. But when you're an artist or whenever you're doing anything as an entrepreneur, you have to be patient and resilient. You know, you gotta really be confident in what you're doing, confident in your work, and understanding the game that you're trying to play. That's the biggest factor right now. People gotta understand what they're getting themselves into. You know,
I agree.
Actually, I'm getting ready to release one of my singles. Rider. It was gonna be on Hias, but I was like, nah, let me just wait, because this is a hot track. I wanna let this go.
So do you have anything else that you wanted to share with Georgia Media Agency?
Well, most of all, I just want to thank y'all for the opportunity, for this, you know, this chance to get an interview, you know, and I appreciate it.
It's our second go round. You know what I'm saying? It's love. It's love.
Already we growing.
So KLR is the new project, and then you got Hias out now. So make sure y'all get that music. It's on every major platform, music platform. So get the new music. And what's your social media? How can people connect with you?
Y'all can follow me at Kris Tha Konnect anywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Let's see, everywhere. At Kris Tha Konnect, KrisThaKonnect.
Why do everybody put out this Snapchat? Like, I feel like Snapchat is real, like, sacred. Like,
I mean,
but I guess an artist is different.
Yeah. You gotta be more personal with your fans. So
listen, I can't know my Snapchat, but I do appreciate you once again. You always show love, and we always gonna show love right back. This is Georgia Media Agency with Kris Tha Konnect signing out. Thank you.